built a love you couldn't see while you worshipped pixel dreams. Each woman made.
What up, everybody? It's your boy SGFL. We are back with another video you dig, and we are back once again. We got a brand new artist tapping in with us here in the SGFL Collective for the first time, debuting. Always an honor, always a pleasure, man. So introducing Miss Evelyn Reed. Okay, Evelyn Reed is bringing us 2 tracks to check out. Really wanting us to get a good idea of the type of sound and music she likes to craft. You know what I'm saying? So the 2 songs we're going to take a listen to is 1,000 Eyes Between Us, followed shortly after 5 Stars Into the Dark. All right, all the information I got from Miss Evelyn Reed will be linked in the description below. Tap in, tune in, let her know your boy me, SGFL, sent you to check out some more of their work. And of course, if you enjoy the music and you want to support, easiest way of doing that will be making sure you share the music on your socials, man. All you gotta do is hit that arrow at the bottom of the screen, choose the social platform you want to go to: Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, X, Pinterest, WhatsApp, Hinge, Bumble, email, whatever. Just make sure you share the music, tag and credit the artist, give it that proper respect, so anybody who may come across your post, your status, your update can also follow that breadcrumb back and check out some more artists. You could be turning somebody on to their next favorite musician. You know what I'm saying? Of course, when we got debut artists, I never like to do too much talking in the beginning of the videos. I'm never trying to sway you guys' judgment on these songs. I want to let the artist's music speak for itself, and you guys make your own informed decision, man. So let's just jump right here into the first track, 1,000 Eyes Between Us. Once again, Evelyn Reed, let's go. About to get in our feelings, about to sound like there about to be some emotional going on. You know what I'm saying?
There were strangers in our bedroom, though I never saw them there. Lipstick ghosts on glowing screens, bodies stripped and unaware, while I curled up in the silence, thinking love was something true. You were scrolling through 1,000, not a single one was me and you.
Oh.
You fed a hunger I couldn't touch, behind a glass, behind too much, and every clip became a lie, another face that passed me by. How do I compare to thousands, to curves that posed on cue, to molds that begged for nothing, to lips that never knew that I was waiting in the dark for your eyes to come back home, but you gave them to the shadows and left me alone.
Oh.
I built a love you couldn't see while you worshipped pixel dreams. Each woman made me fade away and question what I mean. I was real, I was warm, I was here, I was yours, but you looked right through me like I was never enough.
Okay, vocals. Ooh.
I saw them 'cause I couldn't face the mirror of your grace. I numbed myself.
We're getting the male point of view now.
I'm too afraid to take my place. I traded truth for comfort and love for cheap control. But every click cost pieces of the only thing that's whole.
I'll never be 1,000 bodies. I'm one woman deep and whole.
I see you now in every silence, and I ache for what I stole.
You shattered something sacred with every stolen view. But maybe we can gather what's still real between us two.
Like 2 people having a real discussion of love with each other.
But I was far away. If you'll still have me near, I'll learn how to stay.
All right, everybody, that's the first track up from the debut of Miss Evelyn Reed with 1,000 Eyes Between Us. This song sounds like it's a focus on like almost digital lust, all right, emotionally damaging stuff throughout that digital lust that comes from within a relationship, you know, describing like how one feels abandoned and invisible, all while their partner is really being consumed by these online endless internet fantasies and strangers on these screens. You know what I'm saying? That emotional distance is really becoming profound between the two, man. That pain of watching someone you emotionally invest yourself into, and their attention is into some type of pixel dream. You know, these pixelated ones and zeros on that screen, opposed to the living being that is right there in their presence as well, man. All while their relationship slowly fades to nothing, man. It's really leaving like people or the narrator, the artist in here, questioning whether their work is even worthy or if it's even enough at this point, man. At the same time, I feel like a song like this really includes like self-awareness. You know, it's like a regret from others who and their type of perspective, acknowledging like how chasing comfort and chasing control and chasing that fantasy that comes at a huge cost. You know what I'm saying? It comes at a cost of like genuine intimacy between people and genuine trust as well, you know. And then the song shifts towards a lot of that vulnerability, man, and that possible reconciliation that could come hopefully at some point, man. Suggests that although something sacred like this was broken through repeated betrayals and heartaches and heartbreaks and just like losing that trust, you know, that emotional neglect, there may still be some type of hope there, man. The hope of rebuilding that something in that chemistry that was once had, man, that was real, you know, for both people, if they're willing to face this damage properly and honestly and head on. You know, this is that 1,000 eyes between us, man. Just, you know, that internet perspective, that online fixation of those fantasies, man. So it breaks a lot of people apart just because, you know, they have it's an addiction with that, and that addiction can really hurt your real like interpersonal life as well too. First track up from Miss Evelyn Reed, man. You know, it's a two-parter, so let's just jump right here into the second song, man. 5 stars in the dark. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
Men reviewing women like Amazon purchases.
Reviewing women like Amazon purchases.
He learned desire in the basement. Stars instead of faces. Scrolled through bodies like options.
Got some poetry sound like.
Practiced absence like patience. Anonymous men borrowed skin. No names, just scores to assign. Performance mattered more than presence. Access passed for intimacy every time.
Yeah.
Net expectations, no emotional follow-up. Stock depleted, return to silence. I'm not a product you can rate, not a body built for use. You didn't want a woman.
Seductive.
You wanted proof. Proof that touch doesn't cost a soul. Proof connections optional.
Okay.
But love doesn't live in ratings and
It's like a seductive song, some reason like Medusa seducing you.
Value drops when she's known. Too real when she speaks her name. Calls it preference, calls it taste. I call it training. I call it shame. Porn didn't teach him sex, it taught him scoring. 5 stars, then searched for her again. Once she's found, demand satisfied. The basement taught separation. Hidden rooms taught silence. And somewhere out of sight, he learned how to grade a body without ever meeting a soul. just exhaust of fantasy. Stars where names should lead. Records where memories should live. That was of desire. That was damage.
That's the second track up from the debut of Evelyn with 5 stars in the dark. You know, another song, it seemed like it'd be like a theme to these have been just like how that online fixation of like pornographic material and like a modern hookup culture is really can reduce the intimacy into someone, man, to something that seems as more like transactional and you're detached from and you're like emotionally empty, you know, because you utilize your energy elsewhere into like once again those 1-0, that pixelated kind of world, man. That addiction is taking control of your personal life, man. Sometimes your entire life. And I like how it starts almost, it sounds like it's like poetry, you know, with that spoken word, but to like actual a melody, to like a beat, and then it kicks in. That's actually like it's like grippy because it almost sounds like it's super seductive, almost like a seductress. You know, is winding and grinding and gyrating all in front of you, almost like a Medusa aspect. And it's that haunting dark figure that's in your ear, and you just really like for personally, I just got a visual in my head for something like it because the beat and the words and the inflection of her voice and how the music was moving, man, it really like it paints a picture just simply with sound. And I just see like somebody really trapped inside of like a prison, a cage, a sexual dungeon, if you will, hidden rooms, you know what I'm saying, are just shaping everything around. Just like it's a disturbing picture of just like desire, you know, that red light world. And like anonymous masked figures are moving around, things like that. But at the same time, this song talks about leading people and they're down astray, and they're valuing like that fantasy over that authentic relationship that's there. It's that you can touch, it's in front of them. Yet and still they're just so fixated on, like I said, though, that pixelated world, man, that presence that's not even there actually, man, and that the repeated ratings or references in this song of just like scores and rating on 5 stars, and you know, treat women like Amazon reviews, symbolizing like how that intimacy has been commodified, you know what I'm saying, into like turning women into like disposable experiences, and instead of individuals with identities, with lives, with emotions, things like that. It's just a transactional world where, you know, you just do what you will with it in your mind or in your physical, and then you go about your day and just discard them, you know. And at its core, I feel like this song is really urging people that, you know, that porn doesn't teach love, it doesn't teach connection, it doesn't teach that building aspect with another breathing human being, another person in front of you, man. It teaches emotional separation, and like performance is not there, and that objectification of other human beings, man, leaving behind like some type of shame and emptiness that's there, and that damaged understanding of what actual intimacy with a person could be and is, you know. And I feel like Evelyn's really painting a picture and really like want to inform or drop these messages that, you know, that porn addiction and that sexual addiction of online culture is real, and to really like try, if you have that issue, try to like fight back, you know, try to get that connection with an actual person again, try to, you know, put that to the side or become better than that. Don't be so fixated on these screens and these phones and this online world, these fantasies that's not real, and it's OnlyFans and stuff like that, man, and bring back that one-on-one, you know, emotional connection with another like-minded, brain-having human being. You know, I feel like that's that intimacy right there. That's that emotional objectification for 5 stars. In the dark and 1,000 eyes between us is almost like that silent distance in these kind of 2 songs, man. Once again, Evelyn debuting on the channel with 2 of them things. tough tunes, messaging in the music, relatable content. You can never go wrong with that because there's someone out there that needs to hear this message. And to make sure they do, just make sure you share the music, man. That's all you gotta do. It's absolutely free to do. Put it on your socials, tag and credit, give it the proper respect. You never know. You could be changing someone's life. You could be helping somebody get over a hump that they may not know. You're also helping a musician get out there in front of more people and to increase their fan base, their viewership, their downloads, the spins, the plays, things like that, man. So why not? Because you know why I do it. You know why I upload videos almost every single day, because I like to showcase, pedestalize, and spotlight these phenomenal up and coming artists. I'm gonna continue to do so long as you guys continue to come back, give me a little bit of your time, and so we can have some fun and check out some of these new independent musicians' music, man. You know, because I do it for the new up and coming independent, international, underground, unsigned artists, and I'm gonna continue to do so. You know what I'm saying? So once again, Evelyn Reed, 5 stars in the dark, and 1,000 eyes between us, man. Let me guys know in the comments below which one was your favorite track, man. And if you understand what this is about, if what kind of information you took from it, you know, I'd like to hear from you guys. Make sure you guys reach out. Let's have a conversation. Support Miss Evelyn Reed. Links in the description, man. From me to you, until next time, and it will be soon. It's your boy SGFL. I'm out.